My name is Cecilia Vitella, and this is my informative speech. So this little girl was born into a low-income household in 1933. There's nothing inherently exceptional about her background, but she would go on to become the second female Supreme Court justice ever appointed. Ruth Bader Ginsburg has been a driving force in the fight for gender equality since 1956, when she was harassed for her acceptance into the Harvard Law School. As showcased in the biographical film On the Basis of Sex, the then dean was offended at the concept of a woman taking the place of a male. It was from this point on that her fight started. In 1973, Ginsburg would make her first wave into politics. She appeared in front of the Supreme Court to argue on behalf of a female soldier named Sharon Fontiero. Her husband was being denied benefits despite the fact that a woman in his position would have received them. The belief was that a man should be able to support himself and a woman is unable. This case started the conversation on sex-based policies and their ethicalness. The strict scrutiny of cases through the lens of Equal Protection Clause was motivated after Ginsburg won the Reed v. Reed case. It created a shift in attitude towards women and would set an example for future cases, as told in her book, My Own Words. No longer was it assumed that men are preferable in administrative situations. Onward, she would defend men as well. When Stephen Wiesenfeld was widowed and denied benefits, Ginsburg successfully got sex-based distinction ruled unconstitutional, as written in the Conservation article. Another case she tried was Craig versus Barron. Here she represented men that were arguing against an Oklahoma law that set the age for drinking. When men had to be 21 to purchase the alcohol, women only had to be 18. This was seen to escalate stereotypes of the temperament of genders. Men were seen as aggressive and more likely to drive drunk, while women were deemed demure and passengers. She would go on to co-found the Women's Rights Project under the American Civil Liberties Union. It would become a national movement that pushed legal reform for gender equality. The changes that came about because of the organization are countless and can be found at aclu.org. They are still active. It is this pattern of great impact that has caught the eye of President Clinton, who would eventually advocate for her placement onto the Supreme Court. There she became the first judge to openly support abortions as the choice for women. She advocated that taking away that choice was stripping a woman of her body and was unacceptable and unconstitutional. In this position, as written at teenvogue.com, she struck down the omnibus abortion bill as unconstitutional. Had it passed, clinics would not be able to safely perform abortions and would not be legal, thus taking away the right for women to get abortions. The notorious RBG, a fond nickname that she gathered over the years, is a trailblazer. Despite many blocks, she has managed to become a historical figure in the ongoing fight for gender equality. She has created a legacy that continues to inspire and create change.
Very good.
Audience.
Good facts.
Thank you. That's all.